this video I will talk about my teaching process based on Freeman's study article. So during my teaching process I need to take into account different statements, but I'm gonna start with two. Is grammar necessary for learning a second language in a successful way, or is immersion and comprehensible input only necessary for learning a second language successfully? During my teaching process, I need to be as clear as possible, so I give my instructions through body language, through images, and also speaking slowly, but it depends on my students. So they sometimes need to communicate with me also, of course, in order to have communication. In those moments is where they try to convey the meaning also in a successful way. For doing that, they need the grammar in order to be a support of the communication. So I teach grammar, that is the support of communication, in an implicit way. Because according to the readings, to Freeman's, it is not possible to use the rule and to convey the meaning at the same time. Students don't have the capacity to have a close relation and thinking at the same time in both issues. For that reason, I can tell you that everything is a complement, and that's the reason there have come up different theories, such as task-based learning, in order to teach English for communicative purposes. So it helps a student to use the grammar into the context, but the students don't realize about the grammar they are using. On the other hand, we have academic theories for learning a second language for academic purposes, such as click and content-based. So they are more focused on learning the second language for teaching or for learning another subject, such as science or with another purposes. So learning a second language depends on the learner's goals. We as teachers need to be aware of them in order to increase motivation and to encourage students' motivation to reach their goals of learning the second language in a successful way. Is just grammar what is needed? Is just immersion what is needed? No. Everything is a complement. We need explicit approach, implicit approach, deductive and inductive approach. We also need comprehensible input, immersion to the language, and that's the reason I all the time is speaking in English. So, as a conclusion, I can tell that everything is a process for reaching the second language learning in a successful way.